everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Woo! It's Friday. Yay! I forgot I was going Friday. Not prepared. I am unprepared. But I do. I had my drink here and now it's gone. What did I do with it? Oh, I hid it. I still have a drink. It's just not mine today. Because I have a serious project. It's very serious. I'm trying to find comments. Trying to find them. There we go. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Leslie and Gail and Kathy. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Roseanne. Thanks for joining me. We are doing something fun. This is like a throwback project, and I'm very excited about it because this takes me back to the very beginning of chalk when a lot of the things I did, I made homemade surfaces, and those were so fun for me. And so I'm going to go back to that for this project. Hi, Anna, and thank you so much. Let me see if I can get, let me see. I want to grab, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do a pinned comment. So if you are looking for the supplies for this project, they're in the pinned comment. You can click on that. So today, Honey Bee Farms is a transfer I'm using. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Mary. And I'm going to show it to you, of course. Of course. Pull it. This is our Honeybee Farms. These are super trendy right now, so on trend. Let me take you. Oh, my camera is so not right. Okay. Let me move it just a little bit more. Okay, so first I want to explain to you my surface. I go to like Home Depot and I purchase just raw wood. It's just pine boards, okay? This one happens to be 12. So this is like 12 by whatever length you get. And I would get like 10-foot boards or whatever they are. So it's 12 inches, but it's really, you know that the men who call it 12 inches, it's really not 12 inches, it's like 11 and a half. So just so you know, when you get it, it actually doesn't measure 12 because men made up that system and they decided instead of let's measure the finished product, let's measure the pre-finished product that gets scored down and shaved off and doesn't actually measure 12. So we 18 inches, all right, is the length. So we'll take that 10-inch board and my husband will cut it down at 18 inches and we'll have several of these and then a little leftover piece. But what I do with this board is I paint it white, okay? So you're gonna take any house paint, any paint you have that's white. It doesn't matter. I would have a gallon of like cheap marked down paint. It could be flat. It could be eggshell, semi-gloss. Like it doesn't matter what kind of paint it is, the finish. But you're gonna paint the whole board. Let it dry or dry it with a hairdryer, let it dry, whatever. Then I go back over it with some dark walnut stain and I stain everything, okay? I stain everything and then I kind of let that sit and then I buff it off and then I wax it Well, this is a reused, I like to reuse my stuff. It's a reused surface. And so I washed the chalk off and I sanded it a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead, after you stain it, you wax it. And that wax is going to be the top coat of your project, basically. The wax is going to, you know, instead of like having that polyurethane or whatever you would normally put on something that you wanted to keep the finish, you wax it. So we have this wax. This is our surface wax that I'm using. I'm gonna chalk on this, and then because I'm gonna turn this into a usable tray, I'm also going to seal over the top, okay? Now, I have done this many times before, and it works really, really well. So after you chalk, what you're gonna do is once it's dry, you're gonna spray it with a spray sealant, any brand, really doesn't matter. You can go to the store, find a spray. I always get the Rust-Oleum clear, I think it's called crystal clear spray sealant or something. I use that. And then, after you have a top coat of that, you let that dry really, really well. There's a little bit on here that I don't feel is smooth. Once that clear coat has dried, you can brush polyurethane over this, and it will be it'll be really nice and usable for years and years to come. That your image will be perfect. So I hope y'all caught that. I'm sure a lot of you have done your own surfaces before, but if you haven't, it's very easy. It's fun, and I love to do it. In fact, I went back and saw all the boards. I have some boards left over. I should really do that, especially for this size, because we no longer carry wooden surfaces this size. We have one chalkboard surface this size, our 12 by 18, but we don't have wooden surfaces. They're a little bit pricey to have to ship and keep in stock, and so people tend to not necessarily gravitate towards those. I am going to go ahead and fuzz this. So we just kind of stopped carrying those, not telling you that it's going to be forever, telling you that very well could be some things coming in the future, but right now we don't. And so just go get some wood at the store, or even at a junkyard, or find some scraps of wood and recycle, reuse. This will fit. So this one will fit beautifully on our like the big square pillow. So the big square pillow is 18 by 18, all right? So if you centered this on that, that would be really cool. Or another option would be if you put it towards the top or even in the middle, you could tape off a section and do a stripe with our ink. Using our ink on fabric as a paint is amazing. It goes on so nicely. Use painter's tape or our washi tape or something on your pillow. So if you're using the square one, you could do like a stripe at the top and the bottom to make it a little more centered. And I'm going to try to get this a little more centered from top to bottom. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so I'm just going to press this down And the colors that I'm going to use on this, I'm going to go with our black and storm and gold. So you're going to see a little bit of everything here. I'm going to take my small squeegee and all these big words I'm going to put in storm. So I really love our storm. I have always loved it with my homemade wood signs that I've made. People who are local to me, who've attended my chalk nights have been able to, I've always had these available for purchase. They're very inexpensive compared to some of the more processed surfaces that we carry, because it's just myself and I making these. And you do different colors and stuff. So we're gonna do that in gray, and then our black, we're gonna pop in, I'll get another small squeegee. We're gonna pop our black into right here. Now this transfer is it's a C size, so it's a bigger one, but you can use just bits and pieces of it too. If you just wanted to use that B, you could just chalk that onto like a little cube. Well, I'll show you. I thought about doing a couple different projects with this transfer because it lends itself so nicely to it. But like if you wanted to, I don't know if these would even fit. Like if you have some like chunky blocks that you could just put the B on, that would be cool. And you could set it on this tray when you're done as like decor, of course. I'm gonna go back with our gray. You could choose you could choose anything. You could add a little green in here. I didn't want the green. If you know me, you know that even though I consider a lot of greens to be neutral, I just didn't want the green on this. All right. Here we go. All right, so we've got our gray, our black, and then I'm gonna get Shimmer Harvest. You guys, Shimmer Harvest is probably a lesser known color, but when you are wanting a dark yellow, this is where you want to go. You can always take our Bumblebee, which is our bright yellow color, and dim it down with some brown. But the Shimmer Harvest is really, really a nice color when you want a dark yellow. So now we're just going to carefully peel and reveal this gorgeous, you guys, it's turning out perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this transfer real quickly in my water. Shouldn't take but a minute. Oh my goodness. All right.
Okay.
You can talk amongst yourselves while I'm cleaning this. It is a bigger transfer, so it takes just a few minutes longer.
No, that's first done. Now we can go by.
Okay. Here we go. Good deal. Now, I do have to dry this. So, I am going to grab my my handy dandy quick dry tool, and I'm going to go over all of this. Make sure it dries. Happy Friday, Carolyn. Hi, Anita. Hi, Carrie Fry. Woo! I am just about ready for the weekend. It would be better if I were to remember that it was Wine Friday. But like normal Wine Fridays, if I had a Wine Friday today, I would have not been able to keep working. All right, so we're going to keep drying this because it's still wet. Who has plans? This is the official start of our spring break. Yesterday the kids had a half day of school. Today they were off. So, spring break. And that means Mom gets to sleep in a little bit too. That is not dry. Keep getting it on my hands, man. Okay. All right. So now I found, let me quickly close up my chalk so we can get that all taken care of. And just clean these off real quick. So Shimmer Harvest. Now, if you want to look at the supplies, there is a cart link right in the pinned comments. It's also in the description. It says Project Supplies. I've added the colors of chalk that I used. I added the transfer, which it's still Transfer Palooza, so you can still get buy 3, get 1 free on the website. And you can still get 50% off of the Easter and religious. So I've been trying to highlight a bunch of those 50% offers because it's such a good deal. In some of my videos, I've been doing that. All right. And, all right, now, so remember, we're going to turn this into a tray. If you lift it like this and you didn't protect the top, it would not stay pretty for a long time if you're setting things on top of it. So you want to spray it and polyurethane it. I am going to go ahead and attach my handles so you can see. I found these at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. And I went back and forth. I had 2 different handle styles. And I'll show you them and see if you agree. I had these, which just seemed too big. They just seemed like it was too big for what I wanted it. You know, it's a little, they're chunky. So then I have these that are wrapped in jute. They look awesome, don't you think? They're like a smaller size. I found them at Hobby Lobby. Has some really cute handles and like drawer pulls and knobs and things. This, you can see, it's wrapped in that jute. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark where I want them. And we're going to attach everything. Maybe I should measure. Let's see. 11 1/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half, and a little bit more. This is the center right there. So that looks about right. And I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna mark this. That's too thick. I need something skinnier. I don't have any pencils over here. Okay, and we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, and a little bit more is about the half. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm really eyeballing it, but trying to like measure too. All right, so I marked those. I'm gonna put some pilot holes using my drill. My handy dandy drill. I'm gonna need a battery. Let's watch Sarah play with some
You know how we did the,
oh, what the heck?
and it's for me doing like two, like you know how we have to do the special setting?
Huh.
And it did
Hold
it
on, you
twice.
guys. 1 second. It's probably because we're on this computer.
Like that's what I did, and I did it twice, and it came
Yeah,
out like this.
so let's just, we want to make sure the size fit to printable area. And then it should work. Oh, I probably printed out. I don't know if you have a sheet in there.
Nope, I do.
Okay. Hopefully
Thank
that'll
you.
be bigger. You're
Thank
welcome. All right, so you want to make sure that your drill hole is going to work with your screw. And those did not come with screws. So I just realized I have a little conundrum. But they didn't come with screws. And I'm going to hope that these fit. Oh gosh. They don't really fit. Oh my gosh, Erin. I have little tiny screws. Hold on, I have a lot of tools and things that, you know, you never know. Let's see if I have some screws in here. Otherwise, sad day for me, I'm not going to be able to fix this. All right, let's see what we have in here. And I'm not going to have any that match the color, honestly. That's going to be too big. Well, shoot-ski boot-ski. I know. Well, then man, I was certain that I was going to use the black ones, and they were too big, and so I last minute changed my mind. I don't think those will not go through. I bet I might be able to fix this. I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill these holes. I know I have sets of like screws everywhere. Spring break now, heading to your mom's. Oh, yay. No snow. I am using these handles, and they didn't come with screws, and the screws that I had when I just tried to put them in are too big. Is there any way you could see if you have 4 screws that are a little skinnier than that? But
Nope.
do you want to bring your coffee can down here so I can look then?
There are multiple.
Well,
I don't have
we
them.
just need to get lucky once.
We have other kids on it.
Ha! All right, so I'm gonna drill these holes.
I don't think I have anything.
Good morning, Sarah. The second one's. So we're gonna figure this
I
out.
better like drilling out the holes in the handle.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How can you drill out the hole in the handle? It's metal.
With the drill bit, of course.
You think I have a drill bit that's gonna drill out metal?
Oh yeah.
Black oxide?
Let me go get some drill bits.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
not metal.
Oh, he thinks it's soft metal. I'm just gonna do these.
Use your drill bits.
What just happened? You guys, I am such the worst. Apparently, this was not tight enough. Not tight enough. I'm just pre-drilling my little holes.
Okay. You don't reverse it.
Why? To pull it out?
No,
Why?
that's not how you use a drill. You go in and then keep it going and just pull it out. Where's your drill bits?
Well, that makes no sense to me.
This is all you have?
That's all I
Oh, these are
have.
good.
Yes, they are good.
Do you need this
He's
bit-
gonna,
Do you need this bit in here anymore?
well, yeah, because I only pre-drilled 2 holes.
Oh.
This thing is messing up again, Sarah.
What's it printing now? Okay, try it again. It's the computer. I'm sure of it.
Where's the handle? Drill bit.
Because it has different brands of computers have different preferences. And so you have to like, I don't know.
I think I might just wait then because I've just wasted so many labels.
Okay.
So it's different every time, and I've got ink all over me.
Aw. I don't know. I have decided that I just don't work well with PC computers anymore because they screw up all the time. Using my Macs, I know what to, I just never have problems. Once you go Mac, you guys, you never go back. I have one left over. One old school because I bought it for my daughter for school and it wasn't good enough. She didn't want
so
that
much
kind.
better.
Oh, well, he made it work. Yay, we can
Can you do
finish.
the other one quick? And it's really easy, honey.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't. This is
All right.
very soft metal.
So he drilled out the metal to make it a bigger opening.
What do I
Yay!
do with your other bit?
I have it over here. Brett, you
Okay,
gave it
here.
to me.
So you can pre-drill.
Awesome. Thank
Not
you.
once did I have to reverse the drill
All right, you know what?
for removing.
Well, then
a
why do they
screw.
have reverse on
To
here?
remove a screw?
Oh,
Do you want to keep this handy?
sure.
It's back here.
All right. Okay, whatever. It feels weird to me. Done and done. Look at me using power tools.
Do you want me to put this away for you?
Yeah. I'm gonna do all this and then I will take it apart to seal it. But I want you guys to see the finished. I need a.
Okay. It's all you.
Thanks.
Here, Bruno.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, you wanna
I
go
appreciate it. So does everybody. They appreciate it
back?
too.
Give you good advice.
Because they don't want to sit here forever watching me do the wrong thing first. A lot going on there. I know. All right. So now I'm going in with the screw. Yay! Yay! And these are black, so they're kind of hidden. Like this is like a antique brass kind of a metal. So you could touch it up with like a touch-up marker or paint, or just turn it like a little bit black if you have bright screws. Okay. Look at that. Now, I'm going to show you everything. Got to put everything back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. Okay, so here is our little tray. The little handles. Cute. So you can use this for serving once you seal it and everything. You can use it for just displaying other fun decor. Like if you want to do like a fun honey display. I was at Marshall's today. I had to pick up a suitcase and I walked around the corner and there was like a whole display all full of cute honey decor, honeybees, beehives. Oh my gosh, it's still out there. Bees are still super trendy. And I love it. I think it's super awesome. These colors are my neutrals, but with a little yellowish gold bee. So exciting. I have to, when I spray this, you want to go outside where you have ventilation to spray it. You want to make sure it's like a little warmer of a temperature too. It doesn't have to be super warm. It just shouldn't be freezing, I guess. So we'll do that and then I'll paint it out in the garage too. When it's cold, it will take longer to dry. That's the only downside. But yeah, isn't it cute? Super cute, I think. So thanks for hanging with me. And Aaron to the rescue. He comes through again. Thank goodness he works from home right behind me. So I can text him and say, I'm desperate. I need help. So there you go. Fun. And who knew you could drill out a metal handle if it's too small? Who knew? Learn something new every single day. Thank you so much for watching. We're going on spring break on Sunday, but I made all my videos yesterday. So I'm going to get those all scheduled out. Some fun ones for you guys to see next week. So we'll have all new videos with some really cool projects. I hope you enjoy. We will be out in southern Utah and it should be fun. We're going to do some fun sightseeing and everything. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you're catching my jewelry reveals, we will be likely going live either tonight or tomorrow. I have to announce it yet. I'm not sure if I can fit it in tonight or if I will wait till tomorrow during the morning time to do it. So we'll get one more in before we leave for spring break. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Thanks again. Thank you. We will enjoy. It should be beautiful. Hi, Kimberly Casper. So when I seal this, I'm going to spray it first. So I'm going to take a clear spray sealant and I will spray it first. That makes everything sealed, initial layer. But because I'm using it as a tray, I want it to be really, really have a nice thick top coat. I will use a polyurethane over the top. I'll do probably 2 or 3 coats. So I'll do 1 coat, let it dry completely. Do the next coat, let it dry completely, and then do the 3rd coat. And that's a brush on. But the initial one I always spray because our chalk, when it gets wet, does reconstitute itself. And so you could end up smearing it with a paintbrush if you are painting over it with something wet and it takes long, you know. So I always like to spray first with a spray sealant just to give that first initial coat so I know that when I spray or when I paint with a brush, it's not going to like liquefy or anything like that or smear. So that's how we do it. Any brand really. I use a Rust-Oleum clear. I probably show you. Do you guys want to see? I just have to walk around the corner to pick it up to show you. Basically, this is what I use. And it comes in several, it's called Rust-Oleum Universal Clear Durable Top Coat for any surface, wood, metal, plastic, or masonry. It comes in any finish. This happens to be high gloss. Normally I don't buy high gloss. I usually get like a satin or something like that. But that's what I use. So that's my spray. Polyurethane, honestly, this is what I have, clear satin, fast drying, Minwax brand. Like, they work great. So I hope that helps. And you guys have an amazing rest of your day and the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.